Hey guys, welcome back to another gift talk. I do apologize that this video is so late. Normally I do my movie and my nerdy stuff haul much earlier, but it's been really hectic around here between work, having some issues with the baby's health. He's okay, don't worry. It's just we've had quite a few things going on, and then just actually finding time to do it. Because like I said, we've been extremely busy. But I am finally going to get a little time to do this. So I did not have enough movies to do a full video. I like to give you guys a little more, a certain amount of time. And not too long, not too short. But I did want to get this video and make it something that you guys would want to watch. So I have actually collected quite a bit of stuff, and over here in this direction is my pile, and I have everything from pops, video games, action figures, and movies. So I'm gonna do them in that order, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this. And without further ado, please enjoy this, or please, let's get going. So the first one is the only pop that I actually bought, and it's actually the first one I've bought in a very long time. I've actually quit collecting pops just because I'm running out of space. It tends to be too much money and too much hassle to actually do them. But I saw this one and its fellow ones, and I am thinking about collecting the entire set, but I wanted to see what this first one looked like. And that is Jumbo. And this is from Killer Clowns of Outer Space. This movie is cheesy. It is, very much a B or C list movie. But with the special effects and the graphics and all that, it actually is really decent. I'm not going to say good, but I am going to say decent. And there's quite a big cult following for this movie. But the design of the just the clowns themselves is creepy, and amazingly done. So they do have in this set they have Jumbo, Shorty, and Spiky. Now they did come out with 1 or 3 before this. Unfortunately, those are really expensive and hard to get, so I will probably pass on those. But I'll try to get as many as I can. I don't know when I'll get more. I haven't seen any of these, and I had to pre-order this one, so I am going to put him back on a shelf since he goes right back here in my horror. Get off Ash's foot. Oops. Yeah, I just knocked over Beetlejuice. So the next one, next thing I'm going to go into is my video games. The first one is a classic. This is the classic NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game. Hopefully you can see that okay. I did have a hard time finding one of these little protectors. Luckily, one of my buddies at work was like, I have a few. You can just choose one and you can have it. So thank you so much. This video game, I actually was on Instagram, and I saw a guy was selling it. He didn't have, sold already or anything like that. I went up and asked him. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, that one sold just 5 minutes ago. But if the guy doesn't, buy it, it's yours." Well, that was just kind of a last straw on a bad day. So I vented a little on Facebook about, just how bad my day was, and the guy says, "Well, hey, I have the video game. Do you want it?" And yeah, I was able to buy this old video game for $5. So very happy to get this. He does have the second one that the NES made. I am going to wait to see if I actually want that or not. But to add to my total collection, that was pretty cool. So the next one, I actually have owned this game before, but I never finished it. And I decided to sell it at one point, but that is Halo 5. I do want to finish this eventually. I was also looking for something me and a friend could play together online, so there's that. Now I'll go into the figures. If you hear a panting sound, my dog just got done playing outside, and she decided to come down and visit me. So I'll also have to yell at her in a minute to get out of the kitty box. Go away, Nibs. Okay. Sorry you had to see that. It's massively angry in a display. But the next is a figure. I was interested in this. I've seen the series before. I actually kind of like it. I do have one other, not from the same series, but still, I have one other of these, and it is a Gundam. It is the Unicorn Gundam. These are made by by Gundam Universe. These are amazingly done figures. I did my homework on these. You guys in YouTube world really recommended these, said it was a great figure. I took your word for it. I bought Unicorn. I do say they also have Wing Gundam and the normal Gundam, the GU-01, which is the very first Gundam. And I also saw that they have Gundam Death Scythe from Gundam Wing, which is actually one of my favorite Gundam series. So I did get this. I picked this up at Walgreens for roughly about 24 bucks. Not too expensive, and I will have to say Walgreens is definitely stepping their toy game up quite a bit. I know they're trying to compete with Walmart and Target because Toys R Us is gone. So the next one I got, I'm sort of disappointed. I'll explain the story behind this, but I'll show it off first. And this is a Samurai Scooter with box, TMNT. So really, really nice. Now, why did I say with box? Well, I bought this thinking that it was brand new in box, never been opened. Got it home and frustratingly saw that it was open. Looked at it, it's not complete. It is missing, I think the flagpole and the samurai blades on the back, and then the lanterns for the handles. But it did come with a box, and it has a bunch of its small pieces that are would have been really, really hard to find. So I was glad to get this. I was just kind of disappointed it wasn't complete. But it is, like I said, a beautiful box. I'm glad to have it. It even has the Toys R Us sticker there. When this was sold from Toys R Us, it was $7.99. I wish Toys R Us was still selling these original Turtles for that much, or still around to, buy. So, but yeah, happy to get it. Just a little disappointed it wasn't fully complete. Yeah, that's my bad. I probably should have checked it by the time before I left the store. So. All right, guys. Well, now we're into movies, so we'll do DVDs and then Blu-rays. DVDs, TV shows, and Blu-rays. So, the first DVD I have, and the only DVD I have, is Mega Python versus Gatoroid. I know these are cheesy as all get out. A lot of people don't like, the giant monster B-list sci-fi movies. I can't help it. I love these things. Just to see, Octopus versus Mega Shark or something like that. Giant Octopus versus Mega Shark. They're fun to watch. And this came from the Dollar Tree. It was $1. I can't complain. I really can't. So, even if it's bad, I get I got the case with it. So I can always, just wait until I buy something and it doesn't have a case and I spent $1 on a case. But still, I'm going to watch this movie and see if it's any good. So, the only TV show I have is, this is actually the final season of Big Bang Theory. I love the show. I am looking forward to seeing this season. I need to, eventually watch it and, just see how it ends. It's probably been one of my favorite TV shows for a long time now, since the very first episode. I am honestly so glad that my cousins, told me about it and was like, I can't believe you're not watching this. You gotta watch this. I started watching it. I was able to buy the first season at that point, And yeah, I've been buying the seasons and watching them straight through for a very long time now. So really glad to get that one. Now this next one I actually didn't buy at all. This was a something my wife actually went into a store for. I asked her to pick up another movie, and she came out with two. So I was eventually watched it. It's not bad. People disagree or don't like it. I actually thought it was somewhat good, and that is Doolittle. Now this is on Blu-ray. The voice cast alone is just amazing. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I did find it enjoyable, kind of heartwarming. I didn't mind the dragon fart humor, which was okay. I know that was a lot of people's complaint. But, of course, then you also got John Cena as the bear, so I was sold, and Antonio Banderas, and quite a few other just really good actors in this film. It was, my wife bought it. I'm not going to complain. So, next one I got, and I bought this because I've been looking for it, even in DVD or VHS form, but I was lucky enough to find it on Blu-ray for roughly around $6, and that is James and the Giant Peach. Really happy to have this one. It's a kind of a different art form, so really enjoyed that kind of animation, and I like the story. I do remember reading the book and then watching the movie, and when I was younger it was still pretty cool, so I'm glad to have that in my collection. The next one is another Dollar Tree one that I got, and that is Spies and Morpha. This one has David Tennant. I love David Tennant. And I like what BBC does with this, being a straight out of between World War I and World War II. And just what this one kind of millionaire or whatever does to help his country, and yet he's torn because he loves his country, but he also loves one of the women he finds on his missions. So I'm curious to see what it's going to be like. And like I said, I like David Tennant. I love what BBC does, and we'll see how it goes. I also like war stories as well. So. The next one is another one I've been kind of wanting to watch, and that is The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad on Blu-ray. This one I think was only $4 or $5 it was $3 on eBay. I grabbed it. I've always kind of been enamored with intrigued by the story of the Headless Horseman and Mr. Ichabod. So I figured I'd see how Disney does it, and then move on. So, and then I don't know much about the Mr. Toad series, but I heard that's pretty good too. So, all right, two more. I got Bulletproof Monk. This one was, I think, around $2. It's a cheesy sci-fi kung fu movie, but I like it. I enjoyed it. Sean William Scott, Chow Yun Fat, they're good actors. I enjoy it. So. And last but not least is Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, this one surprised me. It's actually my new favorite video game live action movie. I was really happy to get this one. It did come with a comic, which is pretty much just a video game representation of the movie. And Jim Carrey is back as pretty much the way he was. He's back from the 80s and all that 90s, and he really steals the show. But I love this thing. I can't wait. I heard they just greenlighted the sequel, so really happy to have this one in my collection as well. Well, guys, that is it. That is my haul for today, or for this month, or I should say last month, because we're already in like the 17th or the 18th of May. Yeah, May. Sorry. Melting Brain 2020 has not been a good year. Obviously. So, I actually lose track of my months really easy as well. Well, guys, that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I will say that I am kind of thinking about doing 2 videos. I don't know if you guys would like them. Please leave a comment in the comment section. But I am thinking about doing another question and answer. If you do have any questions that I can answer, please leave them in the comment section. I also have a Instagram channel, GIF4434. Go ahead and look that up, GIF4434 on Instagram. Hit me up, send me some questions that you may have or you want to know about my collection, movies, personal taste in movies, all that. Just go ahead and answer that or ask, and I will, if reasonable and appropriate, I will answer the question. So. And the second one is I kind of been doing a 30-day movie challenge and on Instagram, and I kind of thought that I might do it like that on this, but I'll take each question, talk about why I made the decision for that movie or that set of movies or director or whatever, and then hopefully you guys would be able to enjoy that. That's nasty. Enjoy that. So if you guys think either of these ideas for video would be good, let me know. I love your feedback, and to actually be able to talk to you is super awesome. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe and just enjoy life. Bye.